Death is a part of life. All my kids know that. And none of them have had a problem with it. I knew that.
Really, Aron Ra? None of your kids have a problem with that. How do you know they don't? How do you know that death anxiety does not trouble them when they're going to sleep at night? When their radio's not playing, when they're not having sex with the hoodlum next down the street, when they're not high on marijuana or whatever drugs they do. How in the hell do you know your kids are kosher with the idea of death being the end? They might be suffering from death anxiety, but too afraid to hope or ask you, Dad, could there be life after death? Because you snap at them and tell them, hell no, there's no life after death. Get that out of your mind. You don't know, they might be... It might come back to bite you in the ass when they act on this death anxiety in the future and do something you never thought they'd do because you thought they were okay with death being the end, but really they were, like me, truly disturbed, agitated, so wanting there to be life after death. But listen. I believe in telling your kids the truth. I do not believe in telling them, hey, there's a God. If you don't really believe there's a God. Nor do I believe in saying, hey, there is no God, there is no life after death. When you don't know for 100%. Aron Ra, you and Matt Dillahunty both have to admit. You've even said it. We'll admit freely we're not 100% sure there's no God. We just don't find any evidence for a God. We can't be 100% sure there's no God. While you Christians say you know there's a God and you are totally closed-minded to the possibility of there not being a God. Hey. Bitch. You're totally closed-minded to the possibility of there being a God in spite of the fact that you admit you're not 100% sure there's a God. So, here's the truth that you need to tell your fucking kids. I believe, you tell them that you truly believe there's no God. You truly believe that death is the end. But since you're not 100% sure, if you wrongly believe in life after death, go ahead. Because we don't really know. There has to be more. There has to be more than this shithole reality where death is the darkness that will extinguish even the brightest of lights eventually. You mean to tell me this reality of death and suffering is the ultimate? There's nothing more than this? Fuck you. I gotta believe there's something more than this. When the caveman was trapped in the valley, and the cavemen thought, this is the only place to live. There's nothing outside. There's nothing beyond the mountains. There's nothing but darkness beyond the mountains. Then one day, one of those cavemen saw a rainbow. And he asked himself, where is the rainbow? So he decided to try to walk past the mountains. And he found a whole new world he never imagined could possibly exist. Aron Ra, how do you know that there's not something beyond all this? It's not telling them a lie to tell them, hey, we don't know. If you want to believe in something else after this, go ahead. Because we really don't know. But no, bitch. You're too biased. Your hatred and anger against the possibility of there being a God. Because this God, not just because this God demands you do what he wants you to do, but because this God has failed you. His pastors told you, oh, fake it till you make it. So I can understand why you're angry at God. I too find myself cursing God every day. But I'm angry at what I've seen in this God. But I still believe in him. But that doesn't mean I won't curse him to his face down here. I don't want to curse him, but hey, what I've seen in God today is really fucking pissing me off. Goddamn fuck God dick shit mother dick and like goddamn rags bitch.